Yes, guys, everything bite-sized here. So I managed to sleep the past couple of nights, which is really good, so I feel refreshed. And I'm going to jump into this article. It's titled Manage Your Stress, a Three-Pronged Approach. It's only a short article, but obviously because it's me, it's going to take ages because I stop to talk every 2 seconds. Anyway, let's crack on. Manage your stress, a three-pronged approach. This three-pronged model of dealing with stress provides you with a useful tool to help you understand the many ways you can manage and control your stress. You have three major choices. One is manage your stressors. The events that trigger your stress can range from the trivial to the dramatic. They can be very minor, a hassle such as a broken shoelace, a crowded subway, or the world's slowest checkout line. Yeah, I do hate that when you're waiting in a checkout line. We call it a queue in the UK, but anyway, they can be important. Losing your wallet, hearing sharp words from your boss, or getting a bad haircut a week before your wedding. Just go bald. If you're a male, just go bald. Rock it. Anyway, the list of more serious stressors can be even more dramatic. Oh no, here we go. A divorce. I hope I never have to go through a divorce in my life because that shit must be awful. A serious illness. Okay, I do go through that. I've got bipolar disorder. The loss of a drug. Oh, a job, not a drug. See, it got me thinking about drugs. Talking about my bipolar disorder. I'm clean and sober, but you know, like I'm a recovering heroin addict. I'm gonna start that again. The list of more serious stressors can be even more dramatic. It's stressing me out already, man. A divorce, a serious illness, the loss of a job, or the loss of a loved one. Oh man, I have suffered in all of those except from a divorce. So there's a divorce. A lot of you would have gone through at least one of these. A divorce, a serious illness, the loss of a job, or the loss of a loved one. The number of potential stressors is endless. That is so true. Changing your quote unquote A means what the fuck does that mean? It says changing your quote unquote capital A means altering, minimizing, or eliminating your potential stressors. Following are some examples of what this may look like. I have no idea what the quote unquote A thing is about. I'll leave a link to the article in the description. If someone can explain what that sentence means, I'd really appreciate it. But it says altering, minimizing, or eliminating your potential stressors. Following are some examples of what this may look like. In a crowded commute, leaving home earlier or later. Okay. Constant lateness, learning time management skills, conflict with relatives, spending less time with them, anger about your golf game, taking some golf lessons, a cluttered home, being better organized. Yeah, the thing is I think having a cluttered home is because you're like not organized. It's not as easy as snapping your fingers and suddenly you're a changed person. Anyway, dissatisfaction with your job, looking for another job. This literally is for dummies, man. Like most of the other articles I've read from them have been really insightful, but this is basically just telling you the obvious. High credit card bills, spending less. Missed deadlines, starting projects sooner. Angst about the subway, taking the bus. Okay, thank you very much for dummies. You know, like I do like this series and I love it, and I love making these videos, but they're just fucking obvious. You get a 5-year-old could tell you like those things, right? So you might be saying, give me a break. What planet does this guy live on? I can't quit my job. I have to see my annoying relatives. And in many cases, you're right. Often you can't change the world or even think about what goes on in your own house. You want to change what other people think or do? Good luck. Yeah, well, stoicism is good for like dealing with a lot of that stuff. I was going to cuss them, but I'm trying not to cuss in my videos. And when I do, I'm bleeping. I nearly swore again then. I'm cutting them out. So, yeah, this article's pretty obvious, but anyway, but you can sometimes minimize or eliminate a potential stressor. This ability is strengthened if you have the relative skills. Changing your world isn't always possible, but when it is, it's often the fastest route to stress relief. I mean, yeah, like to be honest, they're getting somewhere. Like if there's something stressing you out in your life, there's usually a solution to it. You just got to look, and sometimes the solution is so obvious and in your face. As humans, we get stuck and entrenched in ideas or places or with people when we see like for some reason we stay when we should go. It reminds me of that song by Clash, Should I Stay or Should I Go? But seriously, like we do get like entrenched and like stuck in patterns and rituals and habits and behaviors and don't reach out and grab like whatever lifeline is lying around us, because usually there is a solution to a problem, and if there isn't, you've got stoicism. All right, change your thoughts even if you can't. Oh, this looks interesting already. Change your thoughts even if you can't significantly change the situations and events that are triggering your stress. You can change the way you perceive them. Yeah, man. So they're basically, that is like stoicism. What happens at B, your thoughts. What the fuck is this A and B? I think I don't even know. I don't know. What happens at B, your beliefs, thoughts, perceptions, and interpretations is critical in determining how much stress you feel. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. Your beliefs, thoughts, perceptions, and interpretations is critical in determining, it should say are critical in determining, they're dummies or whoever wrote this article, are critical in determining how much stress you feel. Whether you perceive a situation or event as overwhelming or beyond your control, or whenever you think you can't cope, you experience stress. Okay, that's interesting. Let me read that again. Your beliefs, thoughts, perceptions, and interpretations are critical in determining how much stress you feel. Whenever you perceive a situation or event as overwhelming or beyond your control, or whenever you think you can't cope, you experience stress. You may find, everyone understands stress, but like it's not usually put out in words like this. It's usually an internal thing. There's a lyric by Pink Floyd saying, hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. And I think it's sort of like, like keeping things bottled up and inside, and like waiting for something to happen, but not taking any action and just expecting it to happen, and just, I don't know, I'm chatting nonsense now. I nearly swore again. Right, you may find that much, if not most, of your stress is self-induced, and you can learn to see things differently. So if you're waiting in a long line, perhaps you're thinking, I just can't stand this. I hate waiting. Why can't they figure out a better way of doing this? I hate lines. I hate lines. I hate lines. Chances are you're creating more than a little stress for yourself. On the other hand, if you're thinking, perfect, now I have time to read those fascinating articles on alien babies and celebrity cellulite in the National Tatler, you're feeling much less stress. Oh, interesting. Your thinking plays a larger role than you may believe in creating your stress. That is so interesting. So if you're in a stressful situation, somehow twist it to be a positive, productive situation. Like, for instance, when my bipolar stops me from sleeping, I channel that nervous, manic energy into making videos. So instead of laying in bed stressed, not sleeping, I'm doing something productive, and that something that I enjoy. That's very interesting. Yeah, so if you're stressed, try and see if there's a way you can twist the situation to your advantage. That is very interesting, I like that. I feel bad for calling the writer a dummy now. Anyway, carrying on. Manage your stress responses. Even if you can't eliminate a potential stressor and can't change the way you view that situation, you can still manage your stress by mastering other skills. You can change the way you respond to stress. You can learn how to relax your body and quiet your mind. You can learn how to reverse the stress response, how to turn off and recover a sense of calm. How to turn off your stress and recover a sense of calm. Okay, this is this exercise I learned in my mindfulness video, and I'll just go through it quickly now for anyone watching this video. You can go and watch the other one if you want. It's a good video, but just in case you can't be bothered. So you use one of the 5 senses: touch, feel, taste, smell, or sight. I use touch, and I close my eyes, and what you do is you focus. Oh man, that's helping already. You focus just on that sensation, and you breathe, and you focus just on the touch. And focusing on the touch alone helps quiet your mind, and then you can either enjoy that quiet, or you can then focus on one topic or one subject without all the other clutter in your mind. So yeah, that's been Everything Bite-Sized, or I've been Everything Bite-Sized, should I say. Look out for more videos like this. I release one every day, and I release 2 shorts every day, and I have music video medleys I've made, and I have my own music. So go and check out my channel, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.